Damn it. I don't understand how it's hot one day and cold the next. All right, what's going on, everybody? Good morning to you guys, and welcome to Tuesday. Could it potentially be the day that we are wrapping things up at the house? I certainly hope so. That closet with that tankless water heater is holding us up, and if we can just get that room squared away, we can be done. So we'll just have to wait and see how things progress today. We should have Richard helping us. It'll be me, him, and Rabbit. We've got realtors coming to check out the house at 11 o'clock. We're gonna get a chance to hear what they have to say about everything. Maybe they can tell us what they think this thing is worth. That would be awesome to hear. And I've got big news in relation to the power getting cut off. You know, one thing that I didn't get a chance to mention, or maybe I didn't even really realize it all that much when we went to the house and saw that the power was not only cut off, but the meter was jacked as well, is they ain't supposed to be cutting anybody's power off right now. And in fact, after yesterday, when I was trying to get the power situation resolved, calling the power company, it says as soon as you call, we are not disconnecting anybody's service right now due to the pandemic, but they certainly disconnected ours. I was on the phone with this power company for about 30 minutes, getting transferred 3 different times to a specialist before finally getting disconnected, lost in some sort of a transfer. So I didn't get anything resolved with that situation. However, my wife called back, and let me tell you something, when it comes to dealing with people, my wife be dealing with them folks. Not only is the power getting cut back on today, we don't owe any prior balance. And why should we? The house didn't officially go into my name legally until April the 21st of last month. You know, I kind of feel bad for the bank because they're going to be the ones who got to foot this bill, and it's not even their damn fault. I couldn't even transfer the power if I wanted to because, you know, up until April the 21st, it wasn't in my name. But it ain't the bank's fault. It's kind of my fault, but more importantly, it's the title company, the closing company's fault. They're the ones that mishandled the closing, and, you know, if anybody should foot the bill, it's either me or them. But regardless, a very special shout out to my wife for getting that situation resolved. We are hopeful that a lot of good things are gonna happen today. Maybe get the house finished. I don't wanna keep saying that in case we don't get it done for some reason today. Get the power cut back on and meet with these realtors and see what they've got to say. And hopefully they're gonna be saying some good things. There was something else that I wanted to mention and I can't remember what that was. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up for now. We're on our way to go try to get done what we can get done and hope that it's a good day. And real quick, I remember what I was thinking. You know, I wanna film when this power company comes to cut this power back on and just be like, yeah, I'm filming you. You should have never cut our power off in the first place. Y'all ain't even supposed to be doing that. We'll just have to wait and see how all of this goes. So you guys ready to work? I'm not. Got a super migraine this morning. My back's killing me. My kneecaps are killing me. Probably dealing with a decent little case of high blood pressure as well, but what are you going to do? We got to get done what we got to get done. And the only way that's going to happen is to just get it done. You got to be kidding me. All right, so we're just getting to the house. Got Rabbit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope y'all are having a great day.
We about to have a good day. It's 9:15 in the morning. Hey, is that power on? Yeah, they must have cut it on first thing this morning. They knew better than to cut that shit off. Gosh almighty. Is it cold in there? It was cold last night. They lucky I wasn't here when they showed up, man. I was about to be out here with the curlers in my hair and some more stuff. Talking about, I can't believe y'all left us out here to freeze last night. All right, good deal. We are in business, folks. Bang, look at that. Got some light on in this money. Richard got the heat pumping. Let me go out here and look at this. Richard, they took everything from us. They took the meter box out and everything.
We can make that work if we need to.
I'll be damned if they ain't got it right back.
The skirt looks really good. You guys did a good job.
Now we got a black tag. Had a red one yesterday. Good deal. So what do you think? The skirt looks good?
Yeah, it's solid. That's all you got to coat on the steps.
Got a coat on the steps. We got the porch painted.
The grates are painted. We can put a handle.
We need to cut that down a little bit.
Really?
I mean, it doesn't fit in there all that well.
Well,
how were you thinking it went?
It's tight. Or maybe... Oh, yeah. Like so.
I knew you had a way to do that. Cool deal. So we moved a bunch of trash out of here. We got probably... Yeah, he was just talking about that.
top, it'll force them to push it up top and pull it up.
Man, they lucky we weren't here when they came back to cut that power on. I swear I was about to be out here. And it was cold last night, for real. It was hot yesterday, cold last night. It's chilly this morning. Out here bright and early getting that right.
Well, snatched the meter first thing yesterday morning and put it back first thing this morning.
You need to caulk all of those penetrations.
Okay, well, we got caulking. We can do that. Caulk that one up there.
Do you have matching caulk with the siding, like the other side that came with it?
No.
We have a small problem.
What?
Putting up on the roof.
We're gonna use that ladder. We're gonna get up there. Hey, Richard, you got some shingles? No?
Not with me.
It's all good, we can get it. All right, the most important thing is here. We have got to get this situation rocking and rolling today. What do you think? Think we can make that happen? That's the fart gun?
That's the fart gun, as they call it in the drywall.
That's how you make that splatter effect. All right, good deal. Feels nice to have some lighting back up in here. It was dark yesterday. Hey, let me tell you what our dilemma was yesterday, Richard. These cabinets, check this out.
Oh, there were lots of issues with the cabinets. Which issue are you referring to?
The fact that we had the brown backer showing
Where?
on the back. You can't see it no more because I done painted them 4 times. So that one was brown, that one was brown, the other one was brown, and then the other ones were white. This drawer white, this drawer white, this drawer was brown, but we got it all squared away.
I'd like to hope on the next flip house we won't go with IKEA cabinets. That's
Yeah.
That's my personal.
I hope not.
Got the floors cleaned up to right here, but closet's definitely the first thing to address. Yeah, we got the white backer on that one.
Okay. But it looks a lot better than what you painted the top.
So we're gonna get everything rocking and rolling over here. Thank God we've got lighting over here because it was probably freezing when Richard came up in here this morning. Couple of things to get done. Light box on the outside, light box installed. Rabbit can get on that first thing. Richard's gonna get on this closet. Hopefully we can get that squared away. Clean up. Realtors coming at 11 o'clock. Let's see what we can make happen, folks. I got a feeling it's gonna be a good day. Even though I just had a talk with my accountant and gotta get ready to pay. All right, let's make it happen, folks. So it is 12 o'clock over here and not a whole lot done yet. Did a bunch of cleanup up in here. So the floors are cleaned and you guys are noticing the stove is pulled out. We're gonna talk about that in just a minute. We've been working to get the knockdown rocking and rolling back here. I know it doesn't look all that great, but it's gonna look good when it's done. We're pretty hopeful of that. And we also got the backlight installed on the house. So good deal there. Now, let's talk about something pretty interesting. Realtors came over here at 11 o'clock and this is the first time that anybody professional in terms of trying to sell this place has gotten a chance to see this, and what did they think, or what were they gonna think, was probably my biggest concern. And to let you guys know, they really liked it. And in fact, they said this thing looks damn good, minus that refrigerator right there. They said that's horrendous, Joe, that has got to go. Damn it. This refrigerator has been with us, folks, since the very beginning, since demo day. It actually smells like urine up in there. Pretty disgusting. So they said we need to get a new fridge. Probably should include that when we go to sell this place. I found one at Best Buy, white fridge, $4.99. Probably the best deal we're gonna find on that. In terms of things that they saw that we probably need to do something about, the stove, that's one thing. And the gap where the stove sits in needs to be addressed. That gap right there is just a little too crazy. So we're gonna get some filler that's gonna go in right there and filler that goes in right there. They also said we need to do the same thing on the dishwasher, so we're gonna do that. Put some filler up in there, get that painted, make that look real good. And there also needs to be this safety fall latch that goes on the wall back here. And that way when the stove is opened, No kid can stand on that right there and pull the stove over and have that crush them. So they said that's a pretty big thing that we could get hit on. But in terms of anything else up in the house, they said it looks pretty damn good. So that is awesome. We talked about a price. What should we list this house for? And the number that we came up with is crazy. They think that we should list this for $118,000. Could you imagine if we get that for this place? Yo, they said this is like the perfect starter home right here. They said forget how small the closets are. People are gonna go in there, they're gonna open the closets up and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, a closet. They said that bathroom is amazing. And it really is. So cool deal there. $118,000, folks. That's potentially what we're gonna list this house for. How soon are we gonna have it on the market? Probably as early as next week. And that is insane. A lot of cleanup still to do over here, but nothing really too much. What we got going on right there? Oh, it's just dirty. Okay, good deal. Thought we had something bad going on right there. They said they like the ramp. They said if somebody wants the ramp taken down, we'll put that in the contract. Ramp can be removed. The shed out back is gonna be sold as is. Damn. Yo, what if we're able to sell this house? That would be really awesome. So, Richard just left to go to the store to go get some wood so that we can do the repairs that we need to do over here. I'm gonna be working on some cleanup. Rabbit had to leave. He's not over here right now. And I'm gonna get trash loaded up in the truck. And by the end of this week, or by early next week, we're gonna have this thing on the market. So, that is amazing. Also, in terms of staging over here, they said they really wouldn't recommend doing too much. Put a couple of bar stools right there. They said they ain't even thinking that we need to put the high top table right there with some chairs. People can use their imagination. They're gonna definitely have to use their imagination up in here. Maybe they wanna put a big table right here in the middle. You almost got room to do it. They wanna put a little sofa and love seat up in here just to show how the living room can look. And put a blow-up mattress on some boxes in one of these rooms just to show that a queen-size bed can fit in here, and put a comforter set on it and make it look like a bed. So we don't even have to do the full staging up in here. I really want to do the full staging up in here. I really want to be able to showcase just how good this place looks. But doesn't look like we're going to have to do that. We also talked about the appraisal, being worried that if we list this thing for 118 and it appraises for something crazy, they said if it comes in too low, you're able to fight the appraisal. You're able to take it up to the next level, like the appraiser's manager or their boss, and be able to argue why the appraisal should be higher. We've done this, we've done that, we've done everything up in here. But that's getting ahead of ourselves. The good news is it went really good with the realtors. They're talking a hell of a number right there. 118 doesn't even mean that this house will sell for that, but hey, at least we're over the ones, the 100s. So maybe this house is gonna sell and we're gonna do okay on this. But we're not there yet. We're as close as we possibly can be. And I'm gonna get to work and I'll share with you guys in just a little bit what all we get done. All right, hell of a day. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, a little bit after 2, and I'm getting ready to make a trip to the dump, or the dumpster. Probably need to make 2 trips today, so that's why I'm making this early trip. Richard's over at the house, taking care of those things that we were talking about earlier. And I need to tell you guys, I kind of lied earlier. Talking about Rabbit left, he had something he had to go do. Rabbit walked off again, and it's not his fault at all. It was my fault. We got in an argument first thing. It was totally my fault, not his fault at all. He was trying to get the light box squared away on the back of the house, and the siding was getting all messed up. I was not happy about that. He was doing it the best that he could, but I lost my shit. We got to arguing, and he left. I told him to leave. I hate arguing with him, man. God, I hate arguing with Rabbit. And, you know, I am totally wrong in this situation. I've already talked to Rabbit. He's still mad at me, but hopefully we're going to be okay tomorrow. We got the landscaping job tomorrow. I really need his help on that. Richard's going to be helping us on that. We'll have 3 people on it tomorrow, hopefully. But there ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse for the way that I've been snapping and not been doing good and treating my friend. That ain't right at all. I've apologized to him. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I ain't right at all. So you got every right to tell me that I ain't shit. I deserve that right now. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to make it right. Calm the hell down. But I'm gonna go make this dump run right now. Hopefully ain't nothing gonna fall out the back of the truck. I loaded it. If there's any karma or anything that I deserve right now, I want to share with you guys that I played in the dookie in the backyard. I had to throw that in some trash bags. It's just as bad as Rabbit said that it is. It's even worse than that. It is disgusting. I was damn near throwing it up trying to put it in the bags. Probably got a staph infection just from messing with that. What in the hell would cause somebody to do that in the backyard is beyond me. But all right, let's go make this trash run and try to just get through today. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Tuesday. It's been a roller coaster of a day over here, to say the least. Pretty disappointed in myself in the argument that I pretty much caused with Rabbit. That was really shitty of me. And I talked with him a little while ago, and hopefully we'll be able to talk and get back together tomorrow. It sucks that happened like first thing this morning too, but that's my fault. What we got done over here today? We got almost everything done over here today. So, boom, got the first coat of paint going behind the tankless water heater. That's still really wet back there and definitely gonna need another coat of paint. Then clean up all of this. That's gonna take place tomorrow. Tomorrow we're done. We are absolutely done. We've got, what's going on here? Cancel? I must have accidentally hit that. Thank God it's not leaking though. All right, we got the trim pieces put in right there to make that look not as much of a gap. Got the trim pieces put in around the stove as well. We got the bracket put in back there too. So stove's not coming off the wall. Good deal. I did a bunch of touch-up paint. What the hell did I do today? I took a trip to the dump, took some trash out of here. We got most of the trash out of the backyard. I got the floors pretty much all cleaned up for the most part up to this area right here. But it's definitely gonna be a major cleaning that's gonna take place in here this weekend. This fridge is getting ready to get up out of here. I'm getting ready to go order a new fridge today. $4.99, about to put that on the Best Buy card. So when you get this house, you're gonna have a brand new fridge that comes with it as well. The Realtors talked really good. Crazy number that they threw out there. Hey, you never know. Wouldn't it be something if this thing goes for 118? That would be awesome. But we're almost done. Tomorrow, we're done. And then it's just a little bit of cleanup. Let me show you guys the backyard. Oh, we got some other stuff done here also today. All right. Pretty sure I showed you guys the light. It was funny. Richard put that up here. He put it up here upside down. That was a quick fix. Here's all that's left of the trash in the backyard. There's a ton of poison ivy out in this backyard as well. There's our paintbrush washout station that we've moved all the way to the back of the yard. Not doing anything with the shed. That's gonna be just an as-is thing. I wanna clean up this loose debris in the yard as well. Got a bunch of wood loaded up in the truck. I'm gonna be taking that to my burn pile. More stuff to burn. And we also got this patch put in right here that needed to get put in, so that got squared away today as well. Got to definitely scrub the siding of the house. This used to be our old paint washout station, and you can tell we'll get that all cleaned up tomorrow. We're there, folks, and thought we would be there 2 months ago, thought we would be there a month ago, thought we would be there 2 weeks ago, a week ago, but finally we're about to be there this week. Tomorrow we should be done. Cleanup's gonna happen after that. They're gonna bring a little bit of furniture up in here this weekend. Monday, potentially, they're gonna come take pictures of this place. And then next week, this thing is gonna be on the market, and we'll see what happens after that. There's gonna be a major compilation video on the way, a montage, Felon Flippers start to finish. And when you think about the top 10 things that went wrong over here, it's probably more like a top 100. But to think of everything that we've gone through here, possibly even like half of that being my damn fault. Well, probably a lot more than that. Probably almost all of it being my fault because I've allowed everything to happen. I've been the cause of some arguments. I've made a lot of mistakes. But I'll tell you one thing, I learned a hell of a lot doing this, and if we're able to unload this house, we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this day up. I'm sorry, Rabbit, I didn't mean to cause the argument that you and I had. And I look forward to having you back with me tomorrow because we got that grass to cut and we got a couple more things to do over here. And you're a major asset. I appreciate everything that you do. And I appreciate all of you as well for being patient with me and with this project because it's definitely taken a lot longer than we thought that it was gonna take. But you know what? We saw this thing through to completion. There were so many times along the way that we could have gave up with this. I had a person offer to buy this thing for $50,000 like 3 months ago. Maybe I should have jumped on that then, but I didn't. I stuck to it, and we've gotten to this point right here. We're done tomorrow with everything that we need to do, minus the cleanup, minus the staging, for this thing to get put up for sale. Oh, and real quick, one final thing to mention. The neighbors came and talked to us today, and they've got a huge tree in their front yard. Like, this thing is a monster. Well, they told us that tomorrow they're getting that tree taken down. So hopefully everything goes okay with that, because a lot of that tree leans over on our property line, and we're not gonna be here tomorrow until probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's hope for the best. And it's definitely gonna be pretty crazy seeing what they got going on when we get over here.
I committed so many crimes, and I was pretty sure of myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody else. Baby, I'm home again.